where we at? So, damn, man,
Thermal
we missed last week, right? Thermal new. Oh man,
So we had 69 or something, I think.
69. No,
I knew it.
No, you sure? I think it's 68, or is it 69?
I ain't
I thought it
sure.
was as. I mean,
69. I think this is 68. That's my guess. I could be.
I
off.
mean,
Let's see.
It ain't even neither one of them.
we was last time. The last episode was 66. That was
last
posted.
episode was 67.
No, we had 68 then.
Yeah. So we had, man, real ninja arithmetic and shit. All right, we in this thing, episode 68. We missed last week. We had a whole bunch of shit to talk about too. We didn't do it.
A lot of shit going on, man.
Man, it's a whole bunch of life shit going on, man, between COVID and life being added and living.
Too much adulting.
And the whole shit.
Yeah, you know, I be trying not to give no love to that whole shit or that W word shit. But my W word been looking out, so I can't, you know what I mean? But I still ain't trying to talk that shit. So
hell no.
For real, man.
That boy ride with it.
That place, the place that I have so much hatred for making us work MLK. Like,
I'm definitely off. Definitely got that. I work at a black ass organization. We better get MLK Day off.
Oh, man. Must be nice. I don't know. I don't know days off like that. I don't know no holidays off besides maybe Christmas.
Man.
Dude.
Yeah, y'all niggas is either building shit or delivering shit. So all that shit got to keep going. Y'all the niggas that can't stop.
But I know how to stop.
Man.
Can't wait to stop. Shit.
I know how to stop though. Yeah. Man, look, so we missed out on a whole bunch of shit coming out, a whole bunch of anime, whole bunch of TV shows, whole bunch of shit, man. I don't even know where we even gonna start at. Y'all want to do anime first?
We're gonna start at the hype shit, the anime shit.
All right. Which one? So we had
Attack on Titan.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so Attack on Titan. You skipped over tournament information and everything. That's my fault. But
we come back to that.
Attack on Titan. The second half of the final season, has already 2 episodes in been dope as fuck.
Fucking animation, crazy as hell, man.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's like movie quality type. You know, when they do all the
animated
details,
movie.
Yeah, all the details.
Oh, my bad.
When the Titans is fighting, oh, you good. It ain't bothering me none, nigga. As the Titans is fighting, I'm over here spitting bars tonight. It's been ridiculous how detailed it's been, G. It's been ridiculous. Like ridiculous. You can tell the little inspiration and little grittiness that they trying to add from the manga and shit. You know what I mean? Especially in their little expressions when they be stressed out.
Like today episode when I ain't gonna say what, but dude was all hyped that Aaron and what's her name was linking up, and they said it helped, and he had this little crazy look.
Yeah,
when a blimp went by, and I'm like, man, this is wild.
Yep, Yelena.
Mm-hmm.
So they going, I'm saying trying to spoiler everything because I know some of y'all folks like to be behind, but we watch shit when it come out around this motherfucker when we can. But that Yelena detail on his face, dog, you know they memeing the hell out of it. I already done seen them with a kufi on. You know what I'm saying? I already done seen it. So, but they gonna meme the living hell out of that because that little face looked like a panel taken straight out of the manga. It had to be. I can't remember if it was or not. It had to be, though. Had to be. That was a little bit too descript. But yeah, what was that? Episode 77? Yep. So episode 77. So out of what would you have to rate that episode? What would you rate out of 5 do-rags, Shy? What you got?
All of them.
Man, all of them tied up right and tight, or you know what I'm saying, loose and hanging around the neck.
Tied up tight and tucked in the bike, no cape.
Oh, you got it. Tied up, efficient and tight, huh?
Because like it held up strong to like the the anticipation of them meeting, the fucking of being dramatic at the fact that the people who drank, and
yeah,
the fear of him yelling and them transforming.
Yeah. So right, that's not a spoiler because
about time this come out
at the end. No, but niggas knew that at the end of the first half of the final season. They knew about the spinal fluid being, you know what I'm saying? They knew about that. So yeah, but we know what I like though. I like that they showed my homegirl Gabby. I'm just gonna leave it at that without no spoiler. We're trying to do this as close to no spoiler as possible. You know what I mean? They show we got to see some growth. We got to see some growth because I'm gonna remind y'all before the homegirl Trish get back here and before the homegirl Tiff get on to talk about Attack on Titan, y'all harassed me and laughed at me last time when I said this, but I understand where Gabby was coming from. Niggas came to her hood set tripping. You know what I mean? A couple of her homies got hit. You know what I mean? Of course she gonna be upset. It don't matter. It ain't got to be nothing else to do with it. Like, somebody was in one of the groups like, it's like you riding for the Marlians. Like, ain't nobody riding for them motherfuckers. And she a kid. Maybe she was. She don't know no better. But even if she wasn't, she riding for her folks. She seen some of her folks get knocked. So she like, I'm trying to get my shit back in blood.
Yeah, because she seen two of her friends get murked right in front of her. I mean, shit. When you ride for your people...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel her. Like everybody's like, what she did to, what I'm saying, what happened was all fucked up. She fucked it up. I'm like, okay, I mean, what the hell? What's she supposed to do? Take that shit sitting down? Y'all ain't want Aaron to take shit sitting down or Mikasa to take shit sitting down. Nobody. Coney ain't nobody taking that shit sitting down. I feel her. And she a kid. I'm gonna keep. How are they supposed to be? She supposed to be like 13 or some shit. 12, 13, 14. They young, man. Whatever they are. She's young. So
hold on. You said all that, but here's the thing, and this is gonna be.
If you bring up Sasuke, man, I ain't trying to hear it.
Exactly. I was getting ready to bring up Sasuke. That sounds like a Sasuke situation. So why she get love?
That's not a Sasuke situation.
Completely not, dog. It's completely not a Sasuke situation. So
all her people wasn't killed.
I mean, but Sasuke, come on, man. Sasuke brother did that shit. And this nigga, like, what do you mean? I don't get what your argument is. You saying I should agree with Sasuke's revenge?
Yeah.
No, his brother. His brother.
Yeah, I was mad at his revenge at his brother. I mean, come on.
His brother murdered his son.
Okay, but enemies from another continent came and killed Gabby's people.
It's very different.
They're still similar.
No, it's not.
Your brother killing your folks and some niggas you don't know who you already hate killing your people.
How's that similar?
Mad at them. You already mad. They already got all the racist shit and all the, you know what I'm saying? All the programming is already done. All the propaganda has already been installed properly since her birth. It ain't the same, bro. Like, it's some people she hated, they hated, was taught to hate. That was them, themselves. You can liken the Attack on Titan situation to, a lot of ethnic groups, but especially our ethnic group who like to harm each other, in particular, for, out of our own growth a lot of times. But that's a big difference from hating yourself and some people that you see in a foreign island than hating your brother and trying to get revenge, bro. It's not the same.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Get all philosophical and shit, nigga. That ain't the same. It's still fuck Sasuke, Hosuke, Uchiha.
Okay, we just gonna move on. How about that?
Oh, shout out. Oh, okay. Look, speaking of that, we already on anime, so I want to give Sasuke a shout out as we talk about that. I want to give Sasuke a shout out because you know what? I was watching them fillers of Boruto. I think that I talked about this last episode. Watching the shit out of them fillers, it's been good. And Sasuke was actually at home being a daddy. I couldn't believe it. I'm talking on some Sarada was like leaving or some shit. And this nigga was posted up. My nigga was posted up in the hallway. Like, well, he had one arm, my bad. One arm was crossed over his chest, the other one, sleeve hanging and shit. But he was there and I couldn't believe it. I was like, word. And he gave her some advice and shit. I was like, damn. And Boruto was jealous. He was like, I wish Master Sasuke would have talked to me and gave me like, nah, nigga, he got his own kids. He actually being a daddy this time. I couldn't believe. I'm saying I want to give Sasuke his his kudos for that. See, unlike
most daddy points.
Hey, what you trying to say, man? That he ain't being a father or something?
When he don't do hoe shit, then I ain't gotta call him Hosuke. But a lot of the stuff he be doing be hoe shit. So you get that.
Oh
that
my
moniker.
God, man.
So
he don't do no hoe shit, man. You be putting in beat downs.
That's it. He ain't raising his daughter. Shit. He had his pregnant wife following him. Love me, Sasuke. Nah.
Who fault is that?
I mean, that nigga is a piece of shit. If you know somebody love you like that, you really ain't trying to be with him. You shouldn't be nothing. Wow. Come on.
Exactly. Man. He like if he didn't want that, he should have Jonin this little Jonin is getting up. So he didn't have that kid.
Oh my God. Jonin is getting up.
All I can say is he slid on in and some came out.
Oh my God.
Obviously, but man, let's move on, man.
What we judging, man. He did that shit. Man, it's been so yeah. Shout out to Boruto. Boruto anime, surprisingly, with these fillers, been going hard. I've been enjoying it a whole lot. But
Boruto goes hard.
Demon Slayer, G, yo, man.
Why the hell you get so hyped?
I mean, like, I had to watch Demon Slayer. What are we now on we're in the second episode of a big fight. Again, not as spoiler free as possible. The animation, as we talked about the animation quality in Attack on Titan, what they've been putting on for Demon Slayer. Come on, man. We already know there's been nothing short of amazing. What they've been showing, what they've been able to pull off with the little effects between the demon effects and then the fire effects when they show it, and now when they're showing the other Hashira homie coming, they've been putting their ankle in that shit though. So because we missed the last two episodes to talk about because we ain't been on for the last couple of weeks or whatever, but they've been good, man. So, but at the same time, as much praise as I give it, I criticize that the shit is just the same shit. It ain't shonen the shonen. It's shonen the demon shonen. Like,
cause like
same shit. Same.
I'm just not even gonna sit here and lie. Like the excitement that I had for when it first came out, it's starting to wane.
Yeah, it's definitely waning, and because it's just the same. That's why I had to watch it over, and upon a second rewatch of a couple of the episodes in this, supposed to be red light district, but entertainment district, whatever the hell it's called, entertainment district art, it's been boring because not even because what's going to happen because the manga's already out. It's not even about that. It's just the cycle, the ups and downs. It's exactly the same, man. And like Sean said, the beginning, that first couple seasons or whatever, the first season in particular, but as even the first couple were great, but this one, as good as it looked, you can't be excited.
You're just tired of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm tired. I'm not excited. You know what I'm saying? That's more so what it is. It's not that I'm tired of it. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm definitely watching it every week, but it's not exciting. It's just a solid watch. It's the last one that I watch out of all the things I watch over the week.
But let's not get it twisted though. We're not saying it's whack ass, boring, none of that. It's just like it's getting to the point where we know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna call that a 3.5. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a 3, and it's a 3.5. 3.5 got a few different meanings. I don't know how many of y'all know, but anyway, 3.5 out of 5. Do-rag ain't really tied up tight. It's just tied up. You know what I mean? Everything hanging. It's just one of those I'm about to go cut the grass type hangs. So
it's firm.
And that's only because of the excitement hasn't been there. It's just, I don't know, man. Being critical, I'm probably being hypercritical. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We can do that on Real Ninja Reviews. You know what I mean? We can do that shit. Oh, did I talk to y'all about the rankings of kings?
No.
Ooh.
What is that?
Okay, so The Rankings of Kings. I binged the whole season. It's on I think it's on Crunchyroll and Funimation. I watched it on Funimation, but it's an anime called The Rankings of Kings. It's you got to look at it. The art style looks like the old Agame ga Kill or Kill la Kill. Agame, like the kind of, I don't want to say pastel, but it's like a brighter color, softer, almost like cell shade type of situation. And it's amazing. It's an amazing story. It's not a shonen anime, so it's not one of those typical, what's gonna go on. But a brief little synopsis is that it's a boy that's a prince, and he's the heir to this throne. His dad is this big, huge, dope warrior, and he's this super small, like oddly small little dude. And this dude is deaf and he can't speak. So
yeah. Matter of fact, you were saying something about it earlier this week, but you ain't get to finish.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I probably wanted to save it for the episode or whatever. But yeah, that story. And I want to give a shout out to the homegirls at Gadgets and Geekery podcast, because she was the one that had posted about it. She said she really liked it, and I value her opinion on stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna give this shit a chance. And that shit was right up my alley. I ain't gonna butcher it for y'all. Homie deaf and can't speak. He befriends another being or whatever. It's not a human or a normal animal. It's another being. Yeah, y'all gonna have to
probably
watch it
a dragon.
I don't know. Y'all gonna have to watch it and find out what kind of
you don't have
thing
to tell
this is. So you should watch it. It's only 12. I mean, it's only one season, so it's not a whole bunch. But pacing of it is solid. I like dramas that set in a medieval-ish kind of time period.
Definitely a dragon.
That kind of space or whatever. So it's swords and shields and stuff like that. And it got a few of those made me yell moments. So honestly, the whole season, I want to get out of 4.5 off of the pacing of the story, off of the satisfying fight sequences that it had. The fight sequences is not over the top. The story is what's getting this. And I like that, it takes elements of shonen anime, but it's not necessarily a shonen. I don't think at this point.
A typical shonen.
Yeah, I think it takes some tropes and some aspects of shonen, but it's not complete. It's a really good one, man. So yeah, it's called The Rankings of Kings. So check that shit out. Been on anime wise. Those I think it's any. No, I ain't watched no. Oh, I rewatched the Misfit of Demon King Academy. That's my shit.
Ooh.
Y'all whack. Better broaden your horizon.
But I gotta say this though. Before the new year started, I started watching JoJo's.
Oh,
good. Happy to hear that.
Oh,
and like the show is so like, and the thing about it like irks the fuck out of me. Like I wish I was watching it like before, when like the whole meme phase came about.
Dude. Which one? Which one you on? Where you at? How far are you?
Where they just got I don't know how to pronounce dude's name with the flat top.
Avdol. No.
He fought Avdol. And Avdol saved him after he beat him.
Oh, Polnareff.
Yeah. Polnareff, whatever his name is.
Yeah, okay. So you on what's the name?
Yeah.
Joseph and Avdol.
Cause like, bro, like I wish you hating on something you know nothing about. So I'm not even gonna acknowledge you. So
that shit is hard.
Just
man.
stop. So
I tried watching it.
The thing about it is I was on UAL. They kept trying to say the first season is the terriblest one. And I didn't feel that way. So
season 4 is the most terrible one.
But it was funny, man. Like Dio, like, bro, man, the moment he stepped foot in that house, I was entertained because he was lacing hate immediately. Like,
dude, lacing hate and posing. Like, you see a nigga hate
yes,
and pose, nigga.
Like, dude, what angle? Who's like, bro, who stands like this ever in life? Like, it's not possible to like have the left leg right here and the right leg way over here. You leaning back and you like
Yeah, they
bro,
be hitting
how?
that shit though, cause they be like boom, and then the little letters come out like, and they be moving and shit.
Yes,
like,
man. And then like when somebody do something fucked up, the color just changes. Like, man, like why is his hair turquoise now, man? Like,
dude,
that stuff be having me weak as fuck. But like I said, like I wish I was watching this before the meme stuff was coming on, because like the ending song, they always use that thing where it say like to be continued, and that music come on, man.
Don't,
like
this one. Oh, so you the one that's on don't. You on that one, right? You gotta
roundabout. I'm past roundabout. I'm on that walk like the Egyptian one, man.
Oh, yeah, okay. That shit, Brian. You missing out, man. Niggas who don't watch JoJo just missing out, man.
Boy, Jotaro, man, with this shit, man.
Man, that nigga look like he 38 and he supposed to be like 14.
Bro, ain't no way.
This dude, another try.
This dude don't work out. This dude eat whatever the hell he want, and he drink, bro, and he look like that.
He like a kid,
man.
Metabolism.
Every woman, and Brandon, every woman he call a bitch though.
Yeah,
yo mama though. Man.
He rude. They love Jotaro.
But the thing about it though, he love his mom. You can tell he love his mom though, but
the niggas just built different, man.
Yeah, man, entirely.
So they still going against Dio where you at, ain't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you don't know the little. You gonna find out.
Marcus, it's me you talking about, man.
I ain't about that because there's people that ain't watching. I ain't about to do that. So that was.
I know
that made the shit dope for me. Like some of the little turns and plot twists and the dimensions of Dio's debauchery and like diabolical nature.
I'm sorry, man. The fact I don't care what nobody say, but if you watch JoJo's, you know this. The fact that you ahead and you steal somebody's body and you fuck somebody with somebody else's body and have kids with that said body.
I was trying not to say that, brother.
Bro, it's out here already, man. I'm entirely too late. So it's like, but bro, that shit is fucked up.
I mean, that's why Dio gets the credit for being one of the worst villains ever, though. The stuff that he be doing be on a whole nother level. Jeez.
He be doing some Kung Fu Harmon and fucking Stan treachery, boy.
Oh,
yeah, man, he the worst. Dio the worst.
Harmony is back, homies.
I thought about drawing myself with my own stand, man, called Absolute Hate, man.
It should be called Absolute Buster.
That shit was like as fuck.
Absolute Buster, though, man.
I should draw Brian one called Absolute Mustache, like just a small dude with a mustache way out here, man.
I only call Mario, aka Jump Man.
Oh, look, okay. So you bring up Mario, as you send it back tournament, Smash Brother tournament coming up next week. Yeah, I mean,
I was whooping ass all day.
Man, no, you wasn't.
But you about to run when we get off this recording, huh?
I'm about to go get me some food.
Fear me.
Dude was whooping our ass though. Whoever, I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was. Homie something.
Good.
Yeah, he was good. It was a good time. Every time I get on there and get beat up, it made me want to play more. So
I would have went out my way. I would have went out my way to make him lose if he was that good.
No, he was pretty decent.
No, I'd have went out. Listen, I'd have do like I do you, Brian. When you think you about to win, get you out of there.
Everybody gotta be on the same page. Everybody gonna be the same page. Otherwise, you just gonna get beat up. You're gonna be running at them thinking you about to hit them, and one of them other niggas in the game just gonna smoke you in the back.
AKA Brian.
Hell yeah.
Or Smith, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, depends on what's going on. No,
Shoot,
but it was a good time.
Shoot him in the back a few times with Samus. He on your ass.
It was a good time whooping Smith Dog's ass, you know.
Yeah,
Shout out to that. Put the paws on Smith Dog.
whatever.
Shout out to Debbie Dev too.
Oh yeah,
and that annoying ass shield he had.
Oh yeah, using that dark pit. So yeah,
that shield was annoying.
First Smash Brothers gaming in a minute, but our tournament coming up next week. We still got slots open. Let us know you interested. Link is in the bio on Instagram. You can easily get to it on our bio on Instagram as well as on Facebook. Our webpage will be up relatively soon. We're working on that right now, so y'all won't have to go to multiple different places for all this stuff. You just be able to go to one little spot. But just know we working on that, getting that shit done. But gaming wise, bro, I want to make sure I give myself a shout out, because I feel like I feel like Smitty really got the juice back. I even had to refer to myself in the third person on this one, because my Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, rhythm. I'm back to old 22-year-old Smitty on the Call of Duty tip. So if y'all want to get that work, I'm not talking about Warzone. No, old school original multiplayer. Nigga, I even only play tactical. I mean, 6-on-6. I ain't trying to do all this complicated other difficult shit. 6-on-6 score. Nigga, my KD is about to be back up at like a 2 in a minute. I'm gonna keep grinding until I can get it on a 2. Sean weak ass got on with me and actually had fun this time instead of being weak. I try to tell him, like, if you spend time on that game, it plays a lot like the older ones. Now there's some new little nuances to them, like every Call of Duty got, but this one was good, bro. Like it was.
We only lost 3 matches, and the rest we all won.
Yeah, we probably played at least. We was on here for 2.5 hours or so. We was on there for a minute, so we played at least about 15 matches or so, and we only lost 2 or 3. It don't take much if you got two cats on the game that ain't on no bullshit and doing commonsensical type shit on like domination and kill confirm and stuff like that. You're gonna win. But excuse me, but I've been playing with randies and randos and getting my business given back to me. You know what I mean, shit is whack. So
that hits.
It's just whatever I've been trying to do been getting thrown back at me. I'm playing by myself because then I go against a team and it's over with. But Call of Duty Vanguard been going hard. What's the update on Warzone, Sean? Y'all know you've been on there. So what's going on? They updated some stuff.
I know they check.
He's so annoyed by this nigga.
Cause it be pointless though. Like I don't be seeing the point of it. Like it just be like I don't be getting it. I don't be getting it. Oh, man, but no, they took man. But on a playlist, they took like all the Vanguard stuff like away. Like
what you mean?
Like let's see. The Vanguard only stuff, Warzone.
Like the playlist, like part of the playlist and stuff. You talking about?
Yes.
You talking about?
Yeah, like it's mostly like the plunder, not the Vanguard plunder, it's the regular plunder, but it's just that Caldera. They brought back quads for everything, and it's double XP everything this weekend too. So
give it away.
And it's been a lot of stuff that don't make sense with the game they've been putting out. They had like a little thing you can buy, and it was like a curse setup where the gun make your ADS messed up and your aim. Like it's just that gun and that character. Like say you shooting, it's gonna make you like you right on target. It make you go this way, like purposely. And they still got.
Saying there was a glitch. You talking about there's a glitch in?
No, it's not a glitch. They purposely did this. It's like a curse.
Right. So you use the gun, it messes up the shooter. It messes
the
up
aim down sight and the aim.
Why would you want that,
dude? I know people who pay for it pissed because like it's you can look it up on like Reddit, all that stuff. A lot of streamers pissed about it. Like, oh, they nerfed the MP40.
Fuck.
They nerfed the MP. Almost, yeah, on Warzone. The brand 2. They still got them same issues where your gun turning like a block tentacle, or you be this big ass block and you like running and shit like what the or
like
invisible.
Yeah, like
South
Park cut out.
Yeah, and like like invisible, you can't see your weapons. That's still there, but it's not as much, but it's still there. So,
hey, did they nerf the double barrel akimbo?
yeah, they've been nerfed that. It ain't super. They nerfed the range.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody get you up close with that, it's over with.
Because you could get them like a little distance before, like say for example, you playing shipment, you can kill them spawn from spawn, like not catacorner, but like straight across, like that far. Like,
I mean, in their defense, I'll be getting off some wild shit with the combat shotgun and multiplayer though, bruh. I'm talking about they letting me hip fire off of head glitches, hip fire people off of head glitches though. For real. I'm talking about from kind of deep with a slug. I mean, it's like the mixed slug buck ammo.
I know what you're talking about.
That shit is if that's why I be laughing so hard, because if somebody hit me with that shit, I would call them niggas a cheater in a heartbeat. I'm like, oh, these niggas is cheating.
I just been pissing people off the large machine guns, the DP-27 and
spit roast 27, boy.
Yeah, and I'm still using like the bar. Huh? I'm still using the bar.
Bar goes hard.
And the
try the NZ. Gun. Try the NZ. If you like,
I maxed that out already.
But the NZ, yeah, the NZ goes nuts.
Yeah, I used that like when the game first came out. That's completely maxed. But yeah, back to back to that tournament. It's our second tournament, y'all. Nice prize, money, controller, a hoodie.
Yep.
Bro, are you high right now, man? You got the giggles and shit, man.
Man, you don't understand the face you just made. That was the funniest shit I ever seen. Oh, you ugly as fuck too, by the way. But why you got
do coming for you?
I ain't trying to welcome you to the barbecue today. I'm cutting you some slack this time.
Anyway,
yeah, man.
Ain't too much else to say. Y'all said what it all. It's a tournament, baby. Let's get it.
So got the streaming stuff together. Found out the issue was, so we good to go on YouTube. I'm gonna make sure that we do a couple more little exhibitions. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a super big deal or not. I'll post it up. I'm gonna have the lobbies open. I'm just gonna start opening them up. I know some random people gonna be on there, but whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, so we just gonna keep testing. If y'all want to get down, send me an inbox, comment on something, let me know. I'm just gonna be starting up lobby so y'all can play, so we can play, so I can just get the logistics down, so I can make sure that the stream gonna be as strong as possible, so y'all can have as good a stream as we had last time. We went Iron Man for some reason, 7 hours straight, no issues, everything worked, everything held up. We had a good time. We laughed.
Actually, it was 8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours total, but it stopped. Nintendo kept going. Shout out to Nintendo. And
you talking about the stream itself?
The stream stopped.
YouTube.
I think YouTube messed up or something messed up. So
yeah, it was YouTube because we ended up going to Sean's stream.
Yeah, and then I had to start it. But this time we're gonna have multiple up. I mean, I'm sure we want to have your stream up, we want to have Sean's stream up, and my stream up just in case. So we have those three guaranteed. We have one on YouTube, two on Twitch. So we had this tournament going at all times, just in case if anything shut down or whatever. Everybody gonna be able to get to watch it. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, especially I've been going through the last tournament trying to get clips and stuff for this one. It was a lot of stuff I forgot about, man. There was a lot of stuff that happened in that tournament. I've made clips, and I think I've made it through like the first 45 minutes or so of that whole thing, and we got a whole situation going on. So
yeah. That was a whole work schedule, but it was fun.
Definitely was a shift. Put a shift in that thing for real. But no, so
that was a shift. It's worth it though. So
yeah, what we want to get into before we get on out of here. We want to make sure we're hitting on the important stuff. What we missing? Got our TV anime, shows. Got our games. Oh, shows. Oh yeah, B-New, you have one. You have one that premiered.
I wanted to talk about Naomi. That's a CW. It's the newest. CW do their DC superheroes. It's the newest one that they're creating.
Is she in the same universe? So that's all in the Arrowverse.
That's what I was getting ready to get to. It's a little confusing in the sense that the way the CW has set it up when they did Crisis on Infinite Earth, that all the shows, the main shows, are now in one universe. But in Naomi, it appears that she may be in a different universe because they made it seem like there's no more multiverse. But then I think, if I remember about Crisis of Infinite Earth, they end up bringing back certain stuff like the Titans and all that. But with Naomi, because the character itself, just to give you a little brief synopsis of her, the way she got her powers is pretty much in her world, there was no superheroes. It's pretty much like our world, like real life world, where there's no superheroes. She was born to a world like that. So they kind of kept that the same. But she meets Superman, and when she meets, she sees Superman fights Mongo, and then that's how her powers end up activating. And in the TV show, is something similar to that, where her powers are activated. But it's a pretty decent show. It wasn't too much going on. It was just more of a self-discovery, and it appears like the show is going to be more about self-discovery for her and her friends, because when it first started off, it's only one episode. Everybody was seeming to know her. She seems to be, they seem to be excited. She seemed to be like one of those cool chicks that you seem to meet. And then she ends up running into, I forgot the character name that goddamn quick, but it's he's pretty much a Thanagarian. And when she tries to talk to him, he keeps telling her she's not answering the right questions. So my rating for it would be, I say a 3. I'll give it a 3 do-rags out of 5, just a firm grip on it, just because it not too much going on. And, they show a little bit of what she can do, but overall it's all right. It's only one episode, so it's really hard to, grasp. Well, my boy Zambado was in it, so that's all I cared about, truthfully.
And what's rough though about all that and everything you spoke on though, like CW about to is up for sale.
Yeah,
and the program's up for is probably gonna be put in limbo depends on who buy it.
Right, and so it is possible, like Sean said, it is possible that they'll get rid of it or just have it strictly a streaming service, which then can hurt the show, or it could get canceled. You in the middle of the season, it could get canceled, or it get canceled after one season, which would be unfortunate, but. This is the nature of the business. Black Lightning only had 4 seasons, got canceled. Stuff like that happens.
I'm surprised Black Lightning even came out.
That was a surprise. But
Black Lightning.
I thought they was going to do more seasons, and they missed the boat on Black Lightning as far as when they had introduced it. Instead of focusing, like they didn't want to have it in the Flash Arrow type universe at first, and then it seemed like it was like forced into there. But Salam didn't really care to have it in the shows with other shows. And I felt like they should have had like Supergirl, Flash, Arrow come to Freeland and stuff, but whatever. They ain't gonna do that. They good for stuff like that.
But
so that's, man, I want to watch that though, but I think I'm gonna let that one build.
Yeah, you're better off letting it build at this point, because one, like I said, it's going to be a little confusing as far as is it in the CW or not. And they're saying that, from what I read and researched, they don't. It's almost like the Black Lightning. It's not mandatory for it to be part of the CW, the Arrowverse, and they don't really care. And for it to be in the Arrowverse, but if it happens, it happens. But they want to tell their own stories, and I always think that's always a bad thing, because when they do stuff like that, they miss the point that yes, you want to tell a Black story, but you also have to remember this is still a superhero TV show. Superheroes still exist. They're still in a world where Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl, Superman, Batman, all of them exist in that world. They always try to separate the Black heroes from their other counterparts, and I always think that's just bad business.
So not a good look. So no, but it's been, I'm gonna have to check that one out. No, I've been watching Boba Fett. The Boba Fett, the Star Wars show, is in the
Tell
same
us about
thing.
that.
same vein as Mandalorian. If y'all know, Boba Fett was the famous bounty hunter from the original trilogy. He didn't really have a lot of lines in them original movies, but nonetheless, he made a very, very, very big impression on fans and moviegoers and stuff back then. He even caught the attention of everybody when the original series came back out when we was kids in the 90s or whatever. Everybody knew Boba Fett. You know, as soon as you see his visor, his little triangular, his T visor or whatever, you know Boba Fett when you see him. But this show is the show that's on Disney Plus, the Boba Fett show. Basically, it literally picks up from his last appearance in the last movie in the the Return of the Jedi or whatever. So the fact that it I ain't trying to butcher this. Again, where so that movie came out in the damn 70s. I'm worried about spoiler alerts and I'm trying to respect people, but the last time we seen Boba Fett before his appearance on The Mandalorian, when he was in the Mandalorian show, all we seen was that Boba Fett got ate up by a Sarlacc. All right, he got pushed into the Sarlacc, that big ass sand monster on Star Wars. I don't know if any of y'all seen that scene or whatever.
I did.
Anyway, he went into the big mouth, the big sand monster in Tatooine. All right, the show literally picks up with this motherfucker breaking out of the monster, bro. Like so they explain that. So we waited what 50 years, you know what I'm saying, to see 47 years, whatever, however long it was from the original. We wasn't around, but people waited to see what his story was. You know what I'm saying? Like how did he get out? So what the show is actually showing is they show one how he got out, and then two they show how he got to where he was, kind of where the Mandalorian is.
So it's like a prequel
They just showing flashbacks.
They just showing flashbacks,
but
the flashbacks fill in the story. I don't know if some of this, I don't know if you want to call it retcon, because it's not really retcon because it hasn't been told. So they've been able, it's all canon. All this stuff is canon though, because these things happen in between the movies. Yeah, they're continuations and they're spinoffs, and they happen in between certain movies in the universe or whatever. So this is basically occurring right after the original trilogy. All right, but before Clone Wars and shit, before the second trilogy. So, but yeah, man, it's dope. He basically got Jabba the Hutt's, because Jabba the Hutt got took out and shit. So he basically takes over power for Jabba the Hutt, and they showing that story and how that happened. Dude, they had an episode 2, without completely spoiling the whole thing. I think they're on episode 3. People was giving episode 3 a hard time because episode 2 was so amazing. Episode 3 was really good. Episode 2 is just one of the dopest Star Wars entries in the whole universe. And I'm including all the animated stuff because this is coming from a person that was a huge fan of the Clone Wars animated series. It was done so right. Good God, like in terms of the fact that I saw a canon and having Ahsoka who's gonna have her own spinoff in the same light, in the same universe as Mandalorian. So you got Mandalorian, Boba Fett, and Ahsoka Tano, the ex Jedi or whatever, who's gonna have her own little show. But that episode, bro, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let y'all go because I could get long-winded talking about all this. But in one episode of Boba Fett, episode number 2, they made us feel for the Tuscan Raiders for the first time. Now, all of my Star Wars fans, anybody who watched this, know of the universe, know who the Tuscan Raiders are. You see the Tuscan Raiders in Tatooine. They're the ones you see with like them big sniper rifles or like the big staffs. They got sniper rifles, staffs, and they be, messing up the fight. And, they got the little guy, look like they got a mask on with like goggles or whatever. And they're like sand people. All right. So I don't want to say they get humanized, but you see the inner workings of like their tribe because Boba Fett has, like a run-in with them. So, and then that's the episode. So they show how the Tuscan Raiders get down, what they really about and everything. And it gave them so I want to quit saying humanity because technically they're not supposed to be humans, but it gave them humanity. It's like, man, these ain't just some folks that just used to either stealing or breaking stuff or getting cut up by Jedis and beat up by Federation. You know what I'm saying?
Civilization,
and stuff, like an empire soldiers. I mean, so yeah, I mean, they're not really civil. They're more like kind of nomadic. They're like supposed to be like nomadic sand people. I mean, so, but yeah. check out Boba Fett, yo. If y'all into Star Wars at all, or had any reservations towards it, get rid of that shit and watch that because it's great. And I think it's actually good enough without having watching Star Wars. You can mess with it, but watching Star Wars and knowing about the lores, knowing about all this, it makes it incredible. And then at the end of the show, they do the concept art. That is a lot of times the best part of the episode. Like you see the concept art for the episodes and stuff, and it's amazing. More shows should do shit like that. So, yeah, that was a lot. I was trying to talk super fast and get it all out real fast, but that's basically what. Oh yeah, and Power, talking about TV shows. Good Lord, Power. Good God.
We ain't got no time for that, man.
Just say that, man. It's my boy Zeke, man, letting me down and keeping me rolling the whole time, every time. Zeke, man. Power been good though. Little lion ass Tariq about to turn into, you know what I'm saying? little piece of shit ghost.
Super ghost shit.
There y'all go with that ghost shit, man. Chill out, man. Ghost was a beast.
Man, why you like all these terrible daddies and your daddy like the nicest dude on the planet? What is this? Be supporting these assholes. Like this Sasuke and Ghost. Ghost the worst, man.
First of all, Ghost was actually a really good dad. He tried to keep his kid off the streets. Oh, by the way,
it's the bare minimum.
The only thing was his lies caught up to him. You know, he started telling too many lies. What ended up happening with Ghost is when he tried to get with Angela, which a lot of people are mad at. That's when Ghost downward spiral went downhill, honestly.
Man. Bro.
Because he was trying, he literally
I watched the show. I watched the show, man. Like,
I'm just saying, he was trying to live a double life.
What you watch, the Ocean dub of Power or something, bro? Like,
ain't no Ocean dub. The nigga tried to live he literally kept trying to go legit, but he couldn't leave the life alone. So I mean,
man, go some shit. Okay. Not many people this man and killed and shit.
No, he
ruined.
I didn't
got people killed.
He ain't deserve that shit, bro. He almost got it, but he ain't deserve that. He ain't deserve that.
I mean, I didn't.
Lieutenant Governor, that nigga, Lieutenant Governor.
I just said that he was trying to go legit, but he couldn't leave the life alone. Like he had a hard time leaving the life alone.
Yeah, and the result of him not getting out of life is one of his kids is dead. One of them is in the system. One of them is on trial for murder, and his wife in witness protection. That's what's, there you go.
That's part of the game, though.
Bullshit.
It goes back to their list. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all niggas got anything else, man? Before we get up out of here, man.
We gotta watch Power Book 2, man. We talking Brian like he watched Little Lion Ass Ghost. You don't even know what's going on, brother.
I'm talking about. I don't need little. I know senior Ghost.
You gotta watch that shit, bro. It's good. But yeah, man, we out of this.
I know about Big Ghost.
Big Lion Ass Ghost. That nigga said, I lost the love of my life. Told his wife that shit. Most cold-blooded shit he did all in the whole show, bro. All that killing, they ain't got shit on that, bro. This nigga cried to his wife and said she need to get off his back because he lost the love of his life.
That's still the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, all right, y'all. We out though.
Oh, you ain't trying to hear the ghost slander?
Nah. The ghost.
But no, man. We out of this thing.